Good morning, peoples. It is Wednesday, July 8th. For me, not for you. No Wednesday for you. No soup for you. All right, July 8th. Friendly cooperation is never any part of the devil's work. Ooh, the devil. He is working on the other side. The most noble human relationships are those that have been formed in a spirit of cooperation and harmony. Cooperation in many ways is the physical manifestation of your care and concern for your fellow man. When you work with others in a spirit of friendly cooperation, you are conducting yourself according to the founding principles of most religions and all successful societies. Everyone occasionally feels pangs of jealousy or envy, usually accompanied by the urge to cause problems or difficulty for those we dislike. Oh, there's none of that going on right now. Yeah. Causing problems or difficulty for those we dislike. Wow, holy shit. And this was written in 1930 something, guys. It's amazing, huh? Goes around, comes around. Truly successful people have learned to restrain such urges. They know that if they concentrate upon their own objectives and help others along the way, they will eventually reach their goals. It isn't easy to always be friendly, that's a fact, cooperative person, but in the end you will find that it is worth the effort. So there you go. The end justifies the means. Do unto others like we've talked about. I think a big part of that is control too, because he talks about everybody occasionally having the urge, to do something bad. Hell, I'll come clean. I get urge to do something bad quite often. I mean, have you ever had road rage? Somebody cuts you off or somebody's been an asshole on the street. Yeah, well, I don't want to say all the time, but a lot. And just think if you had which you've often fantasized about, admit it, if you had a machine gun and you had triggers on your steering wheel, you would have pulled that trigger at some point. Somebody pissed you off enough to do that. So, but you didn't. You never mounted a machine gun, and because you didn't want to tempt yourself, and that urge, to use his word, was fleeting, right? So you used control and common sense and common decency. And a big part of what's going on in the United States right now is a lack of control and a lack of common decency. And you see how we all suffer because of that. So listen to my boy Napoleon. And also I had made a separate post, not in the Positive Action Plan, but on the YouTube channel you're looking at, Great White Buddha. I made a post on racism where I put out, if more people were educated about money, like how to make money, stuff like this, then that would help them control the urge, right? Because if they're successful, I'm not looting. I'm drinking mango drinks, right, and chilling in Thailand because I made money flipping houses. So it stands to reason if you educate people and lift them up from poverty, you'll have less of the crazy shit going on. Well, there'll still be some, because some people are what I call bad machines or broken machines. They're not wired right. Sure, there's always going to be racists. There's always going to be destructive people who don't know how to act in society. That's why you have a criminal justice system, because there's not going to be all just reasonable people. There's criminally insane people who are legitimately just, chemical imbalance. They're not wired right. They're broken machines. So they got to be, decommissioned one way or another. And society decides how that happens to them. So that's the story of today, guys. Work hard, keep to the grindstone, be kind, and you will be successful.